Ready?
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 6x6 is good. Yeah. Hold on. Just a second. Hold up. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna hit it again, okay?
Yep. Okay.
It's in there.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, you gotta go way up there.
Good. That's it.
Really? Oh, that's pretty.
I really suck if I drop it in the ground, huh?
Yeah, wouldn't be ideal. Are you able to reach that top bolt?
Yeah, we'll be with the quarter ratchet. Well, there ain't a whole lot of room to get in there, is there?
No, there's not. That's what they were saying. But I think that's the case with the stock one too.
Well, the stock one I can definitely get to the stud.
John, are you enjoying the scope of work changing every single time you come over? And
It's definitely been interesting.
a lot of people just buy the kit. What would you say the differential in price is between making a line versus buying a kit and throwing it in here? Like
It's
third the cost or less?
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it's cheaper. It's definitely, in my opinion, it's easier just to make it than it is to get a line that's already pre-bent, you get the fitting right, you gotta try to feed it in place and slide the line through until it sticks out just out of the bevel hole there. That's it. Let's go clamp it down. Make sure you got your 1/4 inch, 45 degree, and then same thing with the press fitting. 1/4 inch rotary flare, and then you can thread it down until it stops. Take the fitting, release it. There's your single flare, and we're doing a double flare, fitting for the second part. A couple pumps so you feel it getting pressure against it.
Yep.
Don't go past that because you can split that copper nickel line just because it's so soft. Thread it. Thread this guy.
That was crazy fast.
Take your die out. You got a perfect flare.
So that's the tool that came with the kit.
This is the tool that came in a kit. This cutter used to be about $5 a piece, and the blades were like $1.50. So I used to just always buy new cutters. Now I buy new blades because the price of cutters have definitely gotten out of control.
Yeah, I feel like everything's gotten stupid expensive.
This copper nickel line cuts usually fairly easy, so you don't worry about the coating dulling down the blade. And most important step, make sure you put fitting on. Stuff is just amazing line to work with.
And this is stuff I bought on Amazon, and it's surprisingly good quality for. I mean, it's probably
It's impressive. It feels a little bit thicker and a little less give to it. So I don't know if it's good or bad.
I don't know if it's thicker. Maybe it's more corrosion resistance or has more plating or something. Who knows? I'm sure there's an expert in brake lines watching. So how much did you save with this V-bore unit versus, I'm sure Snap-on makes something.
Oh, Snap-on was like $700. This one's like $200, I think it was. And Snap-ons did not come with all the fittings to do the GM tray and lines and all that other stuff, which will come in handy one day.
So the lines we took off, they were like really bad.
Yep.
Would you say those were the original ones?
No, that was replaced.
Those were replacement lines too? So on a North Country truck, driven in the winter, how often do you think somebody would have to replace their brake lines?
This stuff you should never have to replace.
This stuff? Okay.
In theory. Copper nickel, right? That's the whole point.
The other stuff wasn't copper nickel.
The other stuff was just regular steel line. Yep. But in theory, the copper nickel should last the life of your truck.
Dude, that's awesome.
So it's perfect. Don't have to worry about it. And the nice thing with the copper nickel is, even if the flare isn't absolutely perfect, the backside there's a little bevel to it, you just tighten it down and it crushes down. It's so soft it'll just crush down.
So everybody watching, thinking, why the hell did he put rusted metal primer on there? Well, I did clean it down first, used the needle scaler just to protect it because we're going to put the tank back up. It doesn't have to look pretty, but we just want to slow down any corrosion because it actually looks pretty good under here.
That copper stuff, that nice flexibility to it, so you can tweaking a little bit so it doesn't touch anything. Not gonna chafe on anything along the way. Make sure the vibration, especially against the frame, chafe through that copper stuff because it's so soft. That is the one thing, you know, the vibrations will. If you got a vibration sitting against the frame like this, they'll chafe through the copper stuff pretty easy. You just want to make sure it doesn't touch anywhere. So, tighten your fittings up.
How does the fitting feel with this kit, this Amazon kit?
It's nice. It's actually nice.
So it doesn't feel too
No, it doesn't
cheap.
feel cheap.
No, it is, you know, cost
Yeah,
effective.
it definitely feels like a good fitting, good quality fittings.
Everybody watching, and especially you, know how much money I spent on quality parts. Do you think that same philosophy should be spread throughout the entire build of a truck, or should you triage the quality, pick and choose?
Pick and choose.
Yeah.
Like your differential cover, you know, you bought a cheap one, perfect. You know, transmission lines. If you're not going for performance, and you just want a truck to run and move down the road and last you in the North Country at least 5-10 years, certain things you can pick and choose for quality. When it comes to building a motor, buy the expensive stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to a diesel.
Sensors, man, that's the thing with
Sensors
these.
are very, very, very important. Although I did get a brand new Motorcraft IPR, bad right out of the box, $450.
That's awesome.
Put it in the truck, thought for sure I got it wrong, went through everything all over again, cost myself money, went back down to Ford, got another IPR, put it in.
When you tighten these up, are you tighten a little bit on each side, or does it matter at all?
No, so the other side
you
is
just double check it?
Yeah, just double checking make sure it's good and tight. I don't see any drips, but and like I said,
It's the most useless vice grips I've ever got.
once you you check it, you got a little maybe so you got a little bit of a leak here. This copper stuff, put two pairs of vice grips on it, really give it a good grip, and it's gonna. But that flare was beautiful. So the brake hose is new, just showing that the fitting on the side for the passenger side is bigger than the fitting on the other side. So if you go to buy a bag of fittings, like you're gonna replace them all, the one for that side is much bigger than the one that goes on the driver's side hull. And they do that so you can't put the line upside down.
Safety third.
Little built-in, don't be stupid thing.
I'll use more of that. So do you think the toolbox widgets are the perfect organizer?
Yeah, if you got more money, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
I like them. Don't get me wrong, I like them. But I'm too cheap to buy them, so I definitely don't have toolbox widgets.
Yeah, those seem to be threading in really nice.
Yep, very nice. Quality stuff. Quality on Amazon, how about that?
It's kind of weird.
Hazel's got it right.
He did.
There's one. I'll do the other side. There. Okay, that locks on. That's on. Okay. Up we go. Damn. Fucking.